03:47 ship time, another hour into the graveyard shift. With absolutely nothing to report, sudden alerts erupt on the console. Lights flash red.
What the hell? There is something in there. I'm seeing something. That can't be right. This can't be a glitch. Aegis, are you seeing this?
Indeed. A transmission of artificial origin, bearing approximately 127 Mark 34, distance indeterminate. The signal is highly degraded, but there is definitely a pattern present.
Can you clean it up? Can you make it so we can read it?
I am attempting to do so now.
Should I wake the captain? What do you think? Should I tell the higher-ups?
That would be advisable. We must inform the commanding officer as quickly as possible.
Thalor here. What is it, Webb?
Captain, I'm sorry to disturb you, but we've detected a highly unusual signal. It's like nothing we've ever seen. Aegis confirms it's artificial in origin.
I'm on my way. Aegis, report.
The signal is coming from deep within the drift zone, approximately 2.3 light-years from our current position.
However, the spatial distortions in that region make precise triangulation difficult.
Captain, this is incredible. A signal from the drift zone itself. Do you know what this means?
It means someone or something is out there, and they are trying to communicate with us, or it means a trap.
Or it could be a trap.
I agree with Core. Better safe than sorry. With our experience in the nebula and not knowing what is out there.
Lila exhales, frustration audible as caution stalls momentum. Mira raises a hand, steadying the room with measured authority. She affirms every voice will be weighed before action. The bridge settles, tension held but order restored. Saren has a troubled expression.
Saren, what are you seeing in this commotion?
I can sense intention, purpose. Whoever created this signal wanted it to be found. They wanted someone to follow it, but there is something else. A warning, perhaps. Or a test. The signal is not just a message. It is a key.
A key to what?
That I cannot say. The impressions are too faint, too distant.
Core, what are your thoughts? Can you pinpoint the location?
Impossible with my calculations for now. I assume that the signal is hostile, until confirmed otherwise.
Thank you, Core. And Aegis. What are the possibilities of communication?
I can attempt to do so. However, I must warn you that any response we send could be interpreted in ways we cannot predict.
Lila and Aegis prepare filters as the lab glows in cool blues. She traces the waveform in the air while Aegis aligns matrices. Correlations snap into partial order, and Lila exhales. Aegis refines the grid, suggesting harmonic candidates with calm precision. Together, they lock a filter set, the pattern gaining readable shape. Ira inspects stabilizers in the humming nexus, tools glinting softly. She tightens a coupler, muttering through a checklist under her breath. She opens diagnostics and pings Alex for a strain profile update. Alex replies crisply. Ira recalibrates damping rings to satisfied. She logs the update and watches indicators settle with intolerance. Marcus sits alone, ration steaming as the signal loops on his handheld. Saren pauses beside him. Their eyes meet in quiet understanding. Marcus asks what she felt.
The message wants to be found, but tests those who try.
Marcus absorbs her words, glancing down at the looping signal.
Show me the data of the wavelengths and the patterns. We have a lot to think about. Before we send any signal, we need to work together as a team to solve this and figure out the answer. Alex, how long will it take us to reach the signal's source?
At our current velocity, approximately 36 hours. However, I must caution that the spatial distortions in the drift zone will make navigation increasingly difficult. As we approach, we may need to reduce speed significantly to avoid hazards.
What kind of hazards?
Unknown. The drift zone is characterized by regions where spacetime becomes unstable. Ships that have entered these regions have reported everything from temporal anomalies to gravitational fluctuations to complete systems failures. The probe we sent ahead lasted only 6 hours before contact was lost.
The ship transitions to a measured burn, displays update in comm waves. Ira reports stabilizers with intolerance. Mira acknowledges with a nod. The main display reveals a looming web of eddies and folds ahead. Crew watch the visualization, quiet tension threading through the room. The Starlight Voyager holds steady, the main engines ease to a measured burn as the drift swells ahead. Ira reports. Stabilizers within tolerance. Mira acknowledges with a nod. On the main display, the drift unfurls like a storm seen from orbit. Alex tracks the trajectory. The bridge breathes as the ship slides toward the waiting web of folds. Marcus and Aegis sculpt a passive handshake from constance and quiet intent. He hesitates over the send key. Aegis assures the amplitude sits far below risk. He confirms parameters, breath steadying, and prepares the handshake. Aegis validates. Handshake integrity nominal, power well below provocation. Marcus sends. The ship edges into the first faint ripples of distortion. Outside, space bends. Alex calls minor corrections. Mira listens, steady at cautious speed. Inside, breath steadies. Outside, the drift opens like a quiet, waiting sea. A soft chime threads the quiet. A return tremor flickers on the scopes. Aegis overlays the new pattern. Saren closes her eyes, listening inward. Mira lifts a hand. The bridge stills, attention narrowing to the reply. The pattern's first teeth seem to turn, aligning with their passive key. Breaths are held. The room waits, balanced between hope and warning. Mira rises, eyes locked on the answering pulse, equal parts wonder and dread. Across the pit, Marcus meets her look, exhilaration tempered by caution. Her order is simple: proceed, slow and ready, into the drift's heart. Alex acknowledges, easing thrust. Vectors slide into a measured path. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe below. Hit us up in the comments.